So, Aquasports. Is it fun? I've been on several Aquasports trips with friends, family, and school trips, but this video isn't about all of that. I'm talking about the school trip we had in Year 5 with 3 activities we did. So let's start at the beginning. It didn't really take that long to get there, just like 30 to 50 minutes. So we travelled to the place on the school bus, but because there were like 22 people in our class, we had to go on separate trips. And of course, I was on the second trip because, I like to save the best for last. The first group was on Monday and ours was on the Tuesday. Once we got there, we all got the wetsuits from the people and went down into the lake. First of all, we did sailing. There were 2 parts to it, preparing it and sailing it. So the first part, we had to get into pairs. And I paired up with human number 1. And we did pretty well in the first part. I think that everyone there probably had to ask for help. But soon everyone finished it, then we sailed the boats. One thing I need to say is that turning the boat is so hard because you have to turn the thing the opposite direction and there was no wind, so we didn't really manage to go fast. After that, we had to get the staff to use their boat to take us back. And then we had our snack break and went on to the next one. Next was paddleboarding, and I paired up with human number 2. Eventually we got onto the boats, were given the paddles and went off into the lake. It was really easy at first, but then when they told us that we could try to stand up while on the paddle and the board was so unstable that after doing it for a couple of seconds I fell into the lake. But we had life jackets, or vests, whatever you want to call it. And then after that everyone started either falling or jumping into the lake. I started the trend. And at the end we all raced to the finish. Then we had a lunch break. The last thing we did was windsurfing. For this one I paired up with human number 3. I swear it feels unstable when you're holding the sail since it's so heavy since the wind is so strong. But whenever we tried to put up the sail, the very mild current took us back all the way into the trees and we had to paddle all the way back with our hands, which would take the ages to get anywhere and that isn't the trees. After all that, we got dressed and went back. Though I would like to comment that there was a soaking wet sock from the changing room and it was none of ours, but the amount of random clothes found was crazy. There was a pile of clothes that no one owned any of, and I think we can all learn something from that trip. Aquasports, it's fun.